Okay, we're recording. And our faces are little on the screen because I don't have the whole setup this time because Pog is the one that does that, but I just at least wanted to capture the moments that we have together. Um, Go ahead and we'll start with the fun facts for everyone. Also, I think you all have inspiration, so I'm just going to give you a gold for whoever wins. Okay, Albrecht, your turn.
Can I go last? I'm still trying to work out the fine details of mine. I have like
Yeah.
a beginning of it, but
Yeah, Azish.
Last week when I spoke about my minions and goblins, I understood thinking about it that it made it sound a little bit ominous or evil, and I did not want it to put it off that way. You see, my goblin friends, they help me take out the tasks that my great master, the great old one, gives me. He leaves me these tasks that are very strange and sometimes hard to complete, such as moving a book here or there, changing the numbers on a lock or something like that. And sometimes these goblins, they do get in and out of places a lot easier than I do. So they have helped me. But the strange thing is I get my messages from my great master, from Mr. Garibaldi. So some of the things are kind of strange to me, like move these ladies' underwear from this windowsill to that windowsill, remove these men's pants from this hallway, things like that. I'm not sure if they are from the Great Old One, but hey, that's how you got to do things, right? So that's what we do, and I provide the goblins with a place to hide and live deep in the tunnels of an abandoned crypt on the outskirts of the City of the Dead. That is it.
So you have like a halfway house for goblins.
Yes.
Okay.
Wayward goblins.
Right. Do you speak Goblish?
Yes, Goblinish.
That's right. Goblinese. We went over that.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Either one. I think they're interchangeable. You can say either one. Goblins.
Yeah.
Goblinese.
Well, it depends on your accent, and if you are from the East Coast of Faerun or the West Coast of Faerun, like potato.
I was more thinking that Goblish is more like common, and Goblin sort of like it's like Spanish, English, and Spanglish. So Goblish is kind of a mix.
I think it's what happens when they get inside a couple barrels of dwarven ale.
Okay.
They get a little fresh naked.
Clash. What's your... Well, is it Celine next or Clash? We'll go with Clash because that's how it is on the screen.
So, always getting into trouble when they were young and running around those groups, and they were always playing pranks and messing with each other and doing stuff. So I used to spend a lot of time out on the shores and swimming and playing with things. They used to like to mess with the fishermen, and they would go dive down and tie stuff to their fishing hooks and just play tricks on them and or hook them together so that they're fighting each other with the things and just being mischievous. Well, Clash was trying to play a big prank on one of the fishermen one time, and he managed to instead of putting something on the hook, he managed to get hooked, and the hook went right through his nipple, and he actually has to this day still has a hook nipple ring because he was so embarrassed he refused to take it out, and he was afraid of the pain too because of the barbed end on one side and the other side was too big too, so he was afraid it was going to make a bigger hole. So it's still in there. He's got a hook in his nipple.
So is Clash interested in adding like piercing to the tattoo shop that he wants to open because of that?
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I guess he could. That could be a new form of income he could come up with. Maybe somebody will recognize it and think, "Oh, that's kind of cool," and then he'll maybe go into piercing as well. That's a good.
I feel like elf ear piercing could be like a specialty that you would know.
Sure.
Okay, Celine. Celine's still on the phone.
I just was going to type it out.
Now I am wondering what gauge is the hook.
Right. Okay. We'll come back to Celine. Zora. Dun, dun, dun.
This is kind of a new event in my life. I got a little exasperated sitting down to eat one day, and as a child would do, I huffed and slammed my elbows down on the table, and, well, my elbow ended up in a blueberry pie. Now, blueberry pie is my favorite, and that is also the day that I discovered that Zora can, in fact, lick her own elbows.
She can.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Can she taste with her elbows?
That's why you gotta lick them, dummy.
That's a good point. But you could put a bunch of things that say you could taste with them, right? As long as you can lick it. Like your toes, DM. Like your toes.
Okay. Let's see. Is Celine ready? Okay, I'll read it out. When Celine was dared to get drunk, the toxic concoction... When Celine was dared to drink the toxic concoction and had the dreams of owlbears in the monastery, she was comatose for 16 days. When she awoke, she had in her hands a small wooden owlbear figurine. This she carries with her everywhere she goes. It is a cherished possession that she still does not know where it came from, and has wondered ever since. I mean, sounds like you were set up.
I think they slipped him a Mickey.
It's probably like a secret tracking device.
Sounds like we're hypno.
I might use that.
GHB and D&D.
Okay, Albrecht.
So Albrecht picked the owl specifically because it was actually a childhood memory that he had of his father. So his father actually kept pet owls, and he vaguely remembers this, and he doesn't like to talk about it because it's actually he doesn't want to admit that it's a way of like missing his father, but he actually is like it's like that toxic masculinity. I don't want to talk about my feelings, but I will secretly summon a familiar that reminds me of my dad, but never address it with anyone.
Secret dad pining familiar.
Albrecht needs some therapy.
Right.
What is your owl's name?
Oh yeah, that's a different day.
Yeah, I
Still
won fact
secret.
today. That's it.
Oh, I didn't know if it was something that was already
No,
out in that campaign.
He won't give it up.
Okay.
Okay, last time on our campaign, you guys made it back down the hallway to sort of that main, the main room with the pillars and the snake, or the big, was it a python or a cobra? A big snake skeleton. And you decided to go west, young man. And you went down the western hallway that was the mirrored hallway, and you found some sort of shadowy creatures that you were able to defeat, and found some sort of like hidden areas. And I believe that you... Well, actually, Damn, Pog's not here, so I'm not sure what you guys got and didn't get. I know you got some money. And I know that you got... Uh-oh, I'm in the wrong place. Oh, I believe one of you picked up a mask, right?
Yes, I got the bronze mask of the Mad Mage.
Yes.
Albrecht was nice enough to look for it for me.
So you're holding that one? Didn't
I
you
am
put it
wearing
on
it.
and... Yeah, you're wearing it as you walk around?
Yes, I got to get used to
Okay.
it.
Okay. And then you kind of went south and turned the corner and you came across a couple of doors. You decided to go south into a big room of goblins where Albrecht threw in a fireball and torched them all. And
Sounds about right.
that is where you ended. All of a sudden, you guys see, after the smoke clears and you're kind of going through the dead bodies, Pog was down towards the south of this room, and all of a sudden, in his place, he vanishes, like in a sort of like a swirly, starry kind of smoke, like a gray sort of a smoke, but it also has like a shimmering, glimmering, glitter star effect. And what's left behind are one of his bracers is on the ground, but he's just vanished.
I pick it up and toss it to Zora. Or you probably
By
know
the
about that.
abyss, what has happened to our great Pog? You know, he is a paladin. Maybe his god called him home.
I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm searching everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending a question to Mr. Garibaldi. Did he see anything come his way?
That's right, because we don't really know what happened, right? He just disappeared.
No, you guys don't know what happened.
That Arcana roll is to try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, with an 18, I'll say that, Albrecht, you go over and you kind of like investigate the area. I'm going to move you down there to next to where he was, and you're like looking around, seeing if you can smell the smoke that you saw, and you're just checking out that general vicinity. And it's odd because Zora was standing right next to him and your owl was standing like across from him. So it seems like if there was some sort of power or force or something, they would have run into it or they would have been affected by it, but it just happened to him. And from what you can gather telepathically from what your owl witnessed, it does seem somewhat familiar to you, like you've heard of this sort of thing happening before in the magic world, where someone maybe got teleported. It seems very similar to like a teleportation, but you don't know where they would have teleported to, and you don't know what triggered it.
I tell everybody all of that.
Okay.
Let's not lose his bracers, just in case.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, that'll be the other thing that you kind of pick up from that is this is not specifically the teleportation spell. It just acts very similar to it, and we'll just say that you told everybody everything I'm saying. But what was left behind was like oh man. Well, I want to say like a Horcrux, but not like that. Like a piece of their soul was left behind in the object that fell, and that much you gather. Like, it's important for you guys to keep this, and you understand
So,
that.
like, would we call it like a virgin crux?
Yeah. Especially since he's a paladin.
If it was Pog, I believe that you are correct in that.
Or actually, not that he was a paladin, that he was, because they have high charisma, but that he was an accountant.
Well,
Yes, because, accountants don't get any ladies.
seeing how he just kind of disappears, he was standing right beside me. I'll go peek around, like run around this corner to see if I see him. Oh.
Everybody roll initiative. Wait, don't roll yet. I gotta get the thing up.
Mr.
Okay.
Albrecht.
Now,
Could
make
it
sure
be-
you click your character and roll initiative.
All right. Those guys were awful quiet and sneaky over there.
Azif, you didn't click your character. Come on, man.
It won't let me.
Rookie.
Did you hit the pointer button and go to select?
Yes. Let me try it again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like I'm on a red dot. You know, I mean, I think maybe that's why it won't let me do it. Oh, there we go. Let me try it again. There.
You should be able to change your initiative one. I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back, and I did. I changed him to 20.
They're happy you're back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Oh, Control L.
I could have went Epstein instead of Londo Malati. That'd have been a great accent, huh?
Epstein. Oh,
For all your older guys.
oh, I thought I'm thinking you're talking about what's his name? The guy that just got hung
He
himself.
didn't kill himself,
Yeah.
No, that was different, Epstein.
right?
Yeah.
No, he did not kill himself. Ooh, Mr. Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Or Jackie Mason would have been good.
Can you guys see the monsters on the turn order?
Yeah. Yeah, they're down at the bottom.
They have Oh, okay.
Yes.
9.414 and 4.14.
Okay. So, so Clash runs around the corner to check it out, and Clash, do you make some sort of sound or something when you see him, or do you just like say, "Oh shit"?
I think I would have. I think I might have just said like "oh shit" to myself just for a second, because I was kind of looking for Pog. It would have been more like a surprise.
Okay, Celine. I guess because of where you're at, you don't really have eyes on Clash, so you don't really know what's going on.
Oh, trust me, I was just gonna say Celine standing at the door looking, making sure nobody's
Okay.
coming in from behind, because she doesn't know what's going on. That's her turn.
Okay. All right, Azif, you're up.
Azif is going to run over to his friend to see if he sees our good friend Pog. He gets about right there. This is Clash, right?
I'm here.
Clash is yeah.
Yeah, and that's all I can see. Yeah, I'll say out loud. Did you find him, my friend?
Okay.
That's it.
Not really.
All right, Zora. Or okay, Clash, you're up now.
Okay. I will first shout out to the gang and say, I think we left some of them alive, and then I'll take 10 feet jump here. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna twin. A twin spell. I'm gonna cast. Suggestion,
Okay.
and I'm gonna twin it.
Can you link
think
it?
Yeah, sure. It come through. Yes. I think it's cost me 2 sorcery points for second level to twin spell.
Yeah.
And so it's within 30 feet, and I'm gonna suggest to them. I'm gonna say, "Hey, I think you guys ought to surrender because I got a powerful group of people, and we just slaughtered all these goblins over here. So we don't really want to kill you. So I think you should just put down your weapons and give up. Let us take you prisoner." That's what I'll say. And I think it's a saving throw.
Yeah, I got the wisdom saving throw, DC 16. They both failed. So, it has to pursue the course of action that you described it. So they drop their weapons and they just like walk up to each other and kind of put their backs against each other and then sort of like slide down and sit down with their backs to each other on the ground.
Cool, it worked. I'll say, hey guys, I think I got it under control here. And I happen to have 2 sets of manacles. And I have a 10-foot chain and a lock. So if I could, like, manacle them, and then maybe run the chain through and lock it, and then kind of have the rest of the chain so it can kind of like a lead with their prisoners.
Okay. Yeah, they're just complying.
Cool.
So you walk up to these 2 bugbears that are starry-eyed from your spell. How long does that spell last?
8 hours.
8 hours. Okay. They're gonna be down here for a hot minute. Is it a concentration?
No, it's not actually.
Nice.
It's not a charmed person, but it just basically is like, so now they just so that they'll be, our prisoners, they'll follow that and just, as long as it takes to do that action, I guess.
Okay. So you put the manacles on them, you thread the chains through, you sort of lock them up, basically.
I'm sorry. It is concentration. I apologize.
It is? Okay.
But up to 8 hours.
I'm going to mark you as, like, with the concentration so that for the future, you know that you're still concentrating on them. Or actually, could you... actually, I think this is concentration. Is that one concentration?
I don't know. You could say it is.
Oh, it's
I'm
right
gonna
at the
say-
top. It's the
Yeah,
one I
the
put on my
question
token.
mark. Yeah. I got it. So you're
Cool.
concentrating. But they are chained up.
Cool. I'll say, hey guys, got a couple prisoners over here. I'll start to wander back down with them. Bring them along with us. Is there anything else in the room?
Yeah, turn
the way?
order. There is. Yeah, you see on the ground, there's like a... Oh, actually... Oh, hang on. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. Ooh.
Who won the gold?
Oh yeah, who won the gold? You guys have to vote.
I like the deep personal reflection of Albrecht and his father.
I vote for Celine because I'm curious about the bugbear potion.
I'm voting for anything that involves pierced nipples.
I guess I'm gonna keep going with the goblins because I do like those. Seeing Zephus having like a little crew of little minions, goblin minions running around is pretty cute. So, or creepy.
Alright, sorry.
Creepy cute.
I had to just check something. We're good. Everything is as it's supposed to be. Who won? Oh, did Celine?
I think we
It was
all
like
got the
five.
1 for 1.
Yeah, they got like a 4-way tie.
I think we are all just gonna have to get the gold.
I didn't get any. Apparently, licking blueberries off my own elbows isn't cool.
Well, it's not when it's a 9-year-old girl.
I'm like 12.
Even worse. You should know
So-
better.
We shall talk to your Uncle Polly to tell him to keep your elbows off the table. You should have better manners than that.
I've never lived in a manor.
You do now. Troll skull.
Okay, so in the Clash, in the middle of the room, you see what looks like a statue, but it's in pieces, in like shattered, and it's just sort of in that one square where you see like a skeleton-looking thing.
Okay.
Are we still in initiative?
No, sorry, I'll take care of that.
That's all right.
Well, I'll walk down with my 2 prisoners in tow, and then I'll.
Oh, you're taking them with you?
Yeah. I'm just gonna bring them with,
Okay.
like walk along with them, and then just say, "Hey, look what I found," and then I'll say, "Hey, there's also a broken statue over there, but investigation's not really my forte, so if anybody wants to take a look at it."
On it.
I'll investigate the statue.
I will look at the skeleton.
Yeah, Zeef. You think
This
Mr.
guy is
Gar-
all bones.
You think Mr. Garibaldi would like some playthings?
He does not really like to play with. Are they male or female, to be honest? Because that might change things. He has never really given me a preference, but I've seen what he has brung home.
So, Albrecht, you go over to the statue. Oh, you're barely in the room. You have to walk up north a little bit more. But you can ascertain that this is non-magical, and there's about 17 pieces, and each like chunk is about like human male fist size. They're black stone, and it says it looks like, from like picking up the pieces and sort of like moving them around, this would have been, or at one time was, a statue of 3 male human warriors kind of standing together on a stone mound, that are all sort of like facing outward, like if 3 people were back to back, and they're clutching swords. So, but those are like into big chunks. It wasn't like a 6-foot tall statue, it was like a smaller statue, but that's what you see.
It looks like the statue is of 3 men who were very clearly lovers.
Did you say they were touching their swords together?
Yes.
Clutching their swords together.
Oh, clutching their swords together. Oh, okay. Mr. Garibaldi you can hear him laughing from across the hallway.
Can I try to question the bugbears and ask them, I mean, suggestion is not really for this. I don't know if you want me to do like either intimidation or a persuasion.
What are you asking?
They're not. I just want to. I was going to ask them what they're doing here, and what's the deal with these statues and the goblins over there. What they were trying to find out what's going on here, what they were worshiping and stuff. A couple of questions. Want me to roll anything?
Wait, I need to know the specifics of your question. You said it was
Okay.
You were asking.
I was going to ask them, if they tell me anything about the statue that's broken there. That was in the room.
Ooh, you know what? Hang on. I don't know what languages they know. I'm a terrible DM.
I know common, elvish, and undercommon.
Okay, they know they know common. Sorry.
Okay. Cool.
They just look at you kind of with blank stares, and they were like, "We don't know. We just trying to put it together. It'd take us a long time. We've been trying for days."
Okay. Is there a reason why you're trying to put it together?
Because it's broken.
Do you know anything about these goblins in the next room and what they're worshiping? They're chanting some kind of. I don't remember what they were chanting.
They were saying Nimwraith.
Yeah, that. What's that all about?
The skeleton was a human, but he was here a long time ago.
Do you know his name?
No.
Oh.
Nimwraith.
Right.
We got the shield in the last room that had Nimwraith on it, right?
Okay.
Nim on one, Wraith on the other side.
Correct.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay.
And that's what you. Somebody heard it.
Yeah.
The goblins saying it. Whoever
From the
speaks
doorway.
Goblish. Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. You guys know your way around here at all? Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on down here? In some of the rooms, what we might encounter?
We just tried to put this broken statue back together. We don't go up north.
Okay.
So the
More
body
More
that I'm
goblin
standing over,
friends
is that human?
down south. The body that you're standing over? Oh, that was the statue. The broken statue, sorry.
How's the swords?
The three lovers.
We can't hear you as if you're mute.
I'm sorry, I thought that was I thought you said there was a dead body in there.
No, the goblin room that got fireballed, they had like a marionette skeleton that they were playing with, and they were chanting Nimwraith when they were like playing with it, or like trying to not animate it, but like on strings trying to make it dance.
So the skeleton in this room that I'm beside, that's the statue?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, at the very least, we can use these guys as like a in front, maybe as an intimidation or even a meat shield, in case there's something that gets triggered. You can have them walk out in front.
Sure.
Or whatever Zora doesn't want to touch.
I mean, you can suggest they walk certain ways, so you can basically be guiding them and say, okay, turn left, because you still have suggestion on.
You just can't do anything that lets them do anything that might harm themselves.
Right.
Right.
But they don't, I mean, unless they know what's coming.
Yeah, what they're walking into.
But that gives you the heads up, too.
Albrecht, what do you think about this statue? Do you think that it's worth trying to put together?
Well, I don't think there's anything magical about it, so I don't know if there would be any value in putting it together.
Sounds good to me. The swords that were bumping together, were they stone or were they like real swords?
They were
think,
part of it.
Oh, I was going to say, I think that they would get stone-like while they were bumping them together, but after they were done bumping to them together, they would then relax and become softer.
That is very useful information. I will keep that and lock it away. Okay.
The swords that the statues have are part of the statue, like they're part of the stone.
Okay, they're not like real swords we can just take with us.
No.
Okay. Bugbearers. If you will lead your bugbearers, Clash, I say we go. Go forth and multiply.
All right. We want to. I guess we keep it on. And Zora, you want to check for traps over here, or should we just open the doors?
I'm on it.
Oh, there is another door. I mentally call Mr. Garibaldi south.
I'm just going to take a 20 on that.
Do what?
I'm going to take my passive 20 investigation.
There is no trap on the door.
I would open the door. Wait, where's the door?
Well.
As soon as the door opens, Clash, you see what you see. And I'm going to have everybody roll for initiative.
I see you're saying what I say. You see
Yeah, I
what
like
you see.
I like it.
It works when you have like all this, but if like theater of the mind, obviously it won't work. But I think we all rolled kind of crappy.
A big 7.
I think I just need sword. Yeah, there you go. That everybody, right? Yeah. I'm going to just have them go as a group. All right, Zora, you're standing right there so you can see down the hall. What do you do?
What do I see?
You see what you see.
I got a secrets deck. I can't tell what that is.
Do you have everything minimized? Not like do you have it on names only?
Yeah.
You're going to have to scroll down.
Okay. I'm gonna yell, bad guys, and then I'm gonna shoot twice, because that's what I do. If I can get to the right screen and hit the right buttons.
I like the soundtrack.
I stole music from EverQuest.
I didn't know there was music. I didn't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
I do.
It's in the browser, so you might have to turn on enable the browser.
It's quiet. You must.
So those hit.
Well, which one are you trying to target? The one right below you? And I only see that you did one. Yes. 15 hits.
Did I surprise him? Is he sneak attacked?
These are, yeah. Okay, he's dead. You immediately go shoot one, and you just hear, "Ah!" and he falls over.
I shoot the one behind him.
That hits.
That's minus sneak attack damage.
Okay. Are you moving?
Bonus action hiding.
Bonus action crying?
Hiding.
Hiding.
Bonus action hide.
Okay, Celine, you're up.
Well, if he's gonna hide, he has to roll stealth, by the way.
Oh,
I think he gets it at a bonus action, no?
I hate to
No,
be
no,
a party.
if he's gonna hide, he has to do he has to roll a stealth.
I hate to be a party pooper, but I think you had to roll those at disadvantage there, Zora, because you have 30-foot range on your crossbow.
Well, the first one would still be dead at least.
Right.
But good.
Got
good
to
catch
keep
on
her
that.
honest.
Yeah, good catch on that.
All right.
So I'll move forward since I
Yeah,
already
that's
did
fine.
it.
Yeah, that works. And then move backward and around the corner to hide?
That seems like a lot.
You moved 5, 10, 15, and then you get how many more?
30. I'll just stay here. It'll be fine.
Okay. You don't want to back up? Okay, that's cool. You good. Celine, you're up.
Okay. Looks like we got a lot of things up here.
Yeah.
There's 40. Ooh, buddy, there's a lot, guys. There's 11 in here. Alright, so Celine's going to attack that one.
Call in the airstrike.
Definitely hits.
13.
13,
Two-handed,
nice.
obviously.
Okay.
Still alive?
Just barely.
Just barely.
Like your spear went right through the chest and they're
Okay.
like barely breathing.
Alright. I'm gonna step down here and then attack the one here. Nine.
Wait, which one are you attacking?
The one below.
Okay. Do you have a reach
No,
with a spear?
no, I'm right here.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I saw the X. I was like, where the hell? Yeah, that hits, and 9. Okay.
Alright, then I'm going to flurry of blows.
That one's dead, by the
Oh,
way.
the one below is dead.
Yeah, because you
Cool.
hit it, and that's the one that had like a like a arrow, and it's kind of in its neck, right next to its jugular, not quite hitting its jugular, but like in its neck sticking out when you came up and smacked it with the
Okay.
spear.
Cool.
It's definitely dead.
Okay,
just
I'm
moving them off the-
actually not going to flurry of blows. I'm going to step back to here, use a key point, and use patient defense, which allows me to take the dodge action.
Okay, running back, that one would have had an attack. Oh wait,
Wah,
you don't.
wah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind, I forgot.
Mobile feet.
Yep. Okay. You're in patient defense. Got it. Azif.
Azif is going to hear different of his friends make noises. And he's going to run up beside his friend Clash, which is his 30 feet of movement, see in the room, and he can see 3 individuals in the bottom right-hand corner, or the bottom. I'm going to fire an Eldritch Bolt at this lucky fella right here.
Okay, go ahead.
I will fire
1 or 2 at that one.
at least the first one.
Okay. That definitely hits.
Pretend for it to go a zappa. And hit him with 10. Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but you like pushed him so hard with that force damage like into the wall next to him. And so he's like got the wind knocked out of him.
Okay, then I will shoot this fellow that is beside him because he might give him assistance, and I do not like that. I'm going to shoot that. The second guy, I'm going to give him a zappa.
Does your Eldritch Blast go around your allies?
No, but it's 5 feet of space, and I figure I can go around Celine. She's 5 feet.
Okay.
Would it work if I was shooting an arrow?
It's kind of the same concept, because isn't it...
It's line of sight, right?
Yeah. It's line of sight, and you can see them. I just want to make sure...
I can't bend it like Beckham.
It's a beam. So
Yeah.
it's like going through, so you'd have to like... Well, you're pretty tall, so if you like reached up and did it, we'll say that would work.
Okay. Does a
Laura
12
and
hit?
Celine are very short. 12 does not, though.
Bugbears are
12
pretty
does
big,
not.
too.
See, I
Yeah,
tried to go high, and I went too high.
Well, these are bugbears.
They're not bugbears, you said. I thought they were.
No, they're not. Sorry, you
Right.
have bugbears in tow.
Oh, okay. I just saw the thing that looked like it for a second, but...
But I call over to Mr. Garibaldi to come closer to me to help later. So he comes over to me and gets right here beside me. Or not on me. Jeez, Mr. Garibaldi, give it the time. That's it.
Oh. That is what you see. Does everybody see that?
No, but
That's
are
a
you just
negative for me.
Nope.
Are you just showing a token?
Yeah.
The goblins?
I just
Yeah.
click in it and press Z, right?
I don't know. I've never done it before.
I was able to show you guys before, dang it. Oh, I know why. How about now? Yep. Okay.
I think I know that look.
Right? That style.
Frank, is that you?
Talk to your friends.
He's been wearing that necklace since middle school.
He was never in school.
Okay, that's your turn, Azif, right? Or are you
Yes,
doing-
that is all mine. I am done.
Okay. Alright, now it is the enemy's turn. This one's gonna come up and it's gonna try to hit Celine!
Disadvantage.
Oh, because patient defense, got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
not dodging.
got it.
On every attack against me.
Ooh, pretty good. That's good that it had disadvantage. It didn't hit because it disadvantaged at a 9.
What did it roll for the other one?
23.
Yeah, it would have hit.
Alright, so this one's gonna come up and... How many? What the hell? That one's gonna try to hit you with disadvantage. 13. Or, I'm sorry, 9 again. Wouldn't have hit. Okay. The one that's below you is going to disengage as a bonus action. And hide back around the corner. Then there's this one at the bottom. It's going to run up to you. gonna try to hit you with disadvantage. 6. Nope, that doesn't hit. Okay. Stop. 5, 10, 15, 20. That one doesn't hit. Come on. Puppy. Stop. Poopy.
Delaney, you look a little hemmed in there.
Right. That one is a 9 as well.
He's just spinning around, knocking away blows.
No, she's just dodging. It's a beautiful dodge.
Patiently.
When you see her, when you see all this happening, anybody who can see Celine, she's sort of standing there with her eyes closed, just feeling it and just dodging everything. Hey, how'd this one get back there without me getting an attack of opportunity?
They can disengage as a bonus action. And they can walk through allies of themselves.
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
So they all disengaged?
Yes, they all have disengage as a bonus action.
I'm asking, but you didn't
Yes,
say
they are.
it. You
Yes,
just said
sorry.
the one did.
They all ran by you. They use their dash as their action and their regular movement, and they surrounded you. And yeah, that's where they are. And that is their turn. Albrecht, your turn.
How high is the passage?
10 feet.
Cool.
Okay, I've moved my full move speed. Is anybody in that room?
What you mean?
Celine
Like,
is right in the middle of all of them.
so
And Zora's right here too, right inside the door.
Yep.
okay, sorry, I couldn't see until I didn't have a good spell prepared until I could see what I was dealing with.
Yeah.
Blow them up, Albrecht!
I am going to cast Sleep as a 2nd level spell. Kind of I'm gonna because I can just look around the corner and I'm basically gonna center it on Celine, and it will affect the lowest HP first. So I'm just kind of hoping that it puts him to sleep and she can beat the one.
Yeah. Do the circle for me, and there is no roll for attack or anything. It's just the 5d8. Are you doing it at?
Level.
Yep.
Are you doing it at 2nd level? So you get 78. Whew.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Draw.
Yeah, you're good. It doesn't travel through walls, though, right?
No. I guess it will kind of move around them. I don't know.
Isn't it 20 feet from the point you choose in a sort of circle, I guess?
Yeah, but like it's just 20 feet, so I think it would go through walls because it's enchantment from that point. Because it's not like a mist or a fire; it's just like a bubble, and within that bubble, everything falls asleep.
And you're centering it on Celine, so it's gonna go. I'm gonna say it's gonna do like a clockwise, like the closest to her, and then around, like it getting bigger and bigger, spiraling out as far as hit
Concentric
points go.
or
Yeah, yeah.
concentric spiral. Well, if there's one that has low hit points, you have to do them. That one goes first.
You're right. Yeah. Ooh, 36. Okay, so okay,
Nice.
one. uh, 436. Hang on, I'm doing the math right now.
Math it up.
This is the time I wish I had lightning bolt. I mean, you can shoot lightning bolt right down the center and get them all.
Man, I was thinking, I was so looking at my spells going, damn it, why don't I have lightning bolt?
Right down the
I
middle.
mean, I only have one more fireball left in me, and I just don't know if it's worth
No, I think you're okay.
trash mobs.
Plus Celine's right there too for the fireball.
Although it would be fun to take out an entire goblin tribe with 2 fireballs.
Well, remember, since I'm dodging, I also have advantage on my dex save throws.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna. You being in the middle of it didn't affect my decision making. Classic wizard. Not worried about the fact that my teammates are in the middle of the group.
Hey, and when we hit 7th level, feel free to cast Fireball spell. Because even if I fail the dex saving throw, I only take half, and if I succeed, then I take 0 damage.
14, 14.
Thanks to the evasion feature.
Alright, that's all it gets that you can see. So the 3 around her are like the one directly west and the one southwest and south of her are asleep. You just see them, like, they ran right up to her, ready with their little scimitars out, and then you cast the spell, and it's like you see little spectral poppies come out around them and like swirl around them, and then they just kind of go like with their big goblin-y noses like and then fall asleep, like just kind of pass out on the ground. And the other ones are looking at these guys like, hey, hey! And that is your spell. Do anything else, Albrecht?
I'm sorry. Nope. That in turn.
Okay. Clash, you're up.
I'm gonna twin frostbite on the first 2. So they both have to make a save and take 9 points of damage, and they have disadvantage on their attack.
Twin frostbite on the closest 2?
Yeah, these 2.
Okay.
They use a sorcery point to do twin. That's just a
Constitution
cantrip.
saving throw. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, the one on the left got a 13 and fails. The one on the right got a 9 and fails.
Okay. So they take 9 points of damage, and they have disadvantage on their next attack, weapons attack roll, before the end of its next turn. So any attacks it gets before the end of its next turn is at disadvantage.
Alright, I marked them, but you'll have to remind me if I try to
Okay.
use them.
Sure.
They have disadvantage on attacks, you said?
Yeah, with the weapon attack because of the frostbite.
Got it. And then
That's
how much?
their next attack, isn't it?
And They take 9 each. Okay.
It says
And did you-
until the end of their turn. I think it says. Yeah, 9 each.
Okay, and then how long does that last? Is it just one
No.
turn?
Yeah, it says they take the cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its. Yeah, so whatever.
Before the
attack is-
end of its next turn. Got it.
Yeah, just one though. Yeah, he was right. And then I am going to. I think I'm going to go down the hallway a little bit towards my friends. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. They seem a little lonely.
Your bugbear friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't mean to leave them behind, but yeah, I just.
All right, Zora, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the one right in front of me.
Are you within 5 feet of it or 10 feet?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter, it doesn't hit.
Okay. What does that matter?
Disadvantaged because it's ranged. If you're within
I'm a crossbow expert.
Oh, you don't take that?
Right.
Okay, the second one hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. Nice, it's dead. I'm gonna move it out of the way. Anything else?
Bonus action high.
Where are you hiding?
Behind the owl.
Well, the owl's flying. And you're how many feet tall?
Around the corner.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I didn't realize it was just the owl until I said it.
Yeah.
Hiding behind my own hand.
Attacking the one directly above.
Got it. Ooh,
Yeah, you
nice.
probably did. 16.
Yeah, dead.
Alright. Gonna step up here, and then I'm gonna attack this one.
The one directly to the right of you?
To the left, yeah.
Or the left of you? Sorry, west of you?
Yes, west. 12.
That kills it.
Cool. Now I'm gonna step up here. And then here. And then bonus action dodging. Patient defense.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
Azif, you're up.
Azif is going to see that these are in fact goblins, and as goblins are very close to Azif's heart, he does not want to really hurt them if possible. He reaches into his spell component bag and pulls out a ball bearing, and he casts darkness on the ball bearing and throws it into the middle of the about the same circle as the sleep spell hit. And he said, "Please, everybody, calm down. This is not what you think this is." Yeah, right about there.
Okay, what are the... Can you make a black circle? This is 15-foot radius, so...
I can't really do
30 feet
black
across.
because you won't be able to see the outside. Well, maybe you can't see the outside.
Yeah, I think you would. But it's bigger than his circle because it's 30 feet instead of his
Oh,
20.
yeah.
So it'll be 30 feet from one side to the other.
30 feet. Well, there you go.
Got it, I got
Not
it.
that big. Yeah, about that big. So that whole thing's in black, and nobody in there can see unless you have special vision.
Devil's sight.
Devil's sight.
It's actually smaller because that's a lot bigger.
Yeah, it
But
goes down,
I'm calling to them in Goblish. Goblinese.
it goes down to this square, and the square just below Celine.
Yeah.
One thing I like Foundry about Foundry is Foundry has a template for all this stuff.
Is that where you wanted it?
Yeah, that's about it right there.
Celine's just looking into this thing of darkness now.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
And I call, and after I say that, I call telepathically to Mr. Garibaldi to go down and stand beside the ball bearing. So he goes down and...
Does he have double sight?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
So he will go down and stand... Son of a bean.
Right there.
And he will stand right there beside it. That is it.
Okay. That's your turn. Alright. I'm gonna make some dexterity checks for these awakened goblins, the ones that aren't asleep, because they're trying to run into darkness, so they're gonna have disadvantage, but they're also possibly tripping over their sleeping friends in the darkness. So normally I would just have them do a normal dexterity check, but since it's dark and they don't know where they're going, well, they have they saw the hallway, like they're familiar with the hallway and they're familiar with this area, but because they're trying to go somewhere in pitch black darkness and trip, I'm gonna give them disadvantage. So
Yeah, you should let sleeping goblins lie.
yeah, so the first guy trips, so he's prone. I just have to find the prone mark. There we go. The next guy also trips. Goblins are really a hot mess. Let's see here. Nope. 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 All of them fall. They're all prone. They're just squirming around trying to... Yep. Okay, that's the goblin's turn. Ulbrich, your turn.
Remind me what the mark on this brown is.
The black is the
Darkness. The little
darkness.
mark
You
is a
can't
ball
see.
bearing.
Oh.
That mark there is a ball
Well,
bearing.
I can't. I guess I can't see any of them, so I'm going to prepare a bolt, and if I do see one come out, I'm going to shoot it. And for my owl's turn, I'm just going to have him fly forward until he gets to the other side of the darkness, so I can see what's on the other side.
Okay.
Because he remembers seeing the hallway was straight, so he's like, he knows what direction to fly. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, can you see what your owl sees?
But my owl sees the darkness. I don't know. Can I see those two that are?
Yeah, you'd be able to see them laying, like, halfway in the darkness, halfway out of the darkness. They're prone, though.
Okay, I'm just gonna yell out to everyone. There's two in the back that are prone, but they're on the other side of the big cloud. Also, is there no way out of the room? Is that what I see?
Is there what?
There's no way out, right? They're like trapped in there.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, I've got them cornered. They can't get out.
Okay. That's your turn. You're preparing fireball
Yes.
in case one comes out. Got it.
Yep, in case I do see them.
Okay. How long does sleep last?
I think it's a minute. I think, unless they're awakened.
Yeah, 1 minute. And I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna do some checks really quick because their friends tripping over them may or may not have woke them. So I'll just do the ones that. God, what would I roll for that?
I would think it would just wake them up.
Yeah, it says they're
Unless they're
unconscious
asleep.
until the spell ends, sleeper
Yeah.
takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. I think if somebody was
Alright.
tripping over me while I was sleeping, it would wake me up.
Right, so 3 of them wake up because they got tripped on. But they're all prone because when they fell asleep, they fell over.
They woke up in the dark with people tripping over
And
them.
they woke her, yes, so they're a little freaked out.
Not just dark; they can see in the dark, but they can't see right now. They woke up blind.
Right.
We're blind! We're blind!
Okay. Alright. Clash, you're up.
Okay, so I will bring my bugbears along. I can move here, and I think I can put each one here and one in this space. I can't move them because you've got the control, but one there and then one here in front of the door. And
Okay, your allies can't move through them because they're not technically your allies, they're your prisoners. Oh, and they're chained together, so
okay, well
you have
maybe
to keep them next to each other.
all right. Well, I just thought on an angle, but if they can't squeeze by, then I guess you can put them over here then.
They could, but then Albrecht is going to be trapped.
Well, if they're
He can't move through them.
right, but if they're at an angle here, he's behind them, right?
Yeah, but then he can only cast his line of sight stuff, like from where he's at, and he doesn't have any line of sight. He has very little line of sight.
Well, since they're not, let's see.
You can put them wherever you want. They have to be at least like their squares have to be touching, and
Gotcha.
they are chained together, so like he can't get by them.
Okay, why don't you put the other one here then? Maybe right next to him up here, so that the door's open.
Got it.
I'm gonna ready my crossbow, so if I see anybody come through there aggressively, I'll fire. But I'm gonna also shout down there. I think it's time for you all to surrender. Oh, I don't know if they speak common, but that's what I'm gonna say. If not, then I'm gonna say I think it's about time for you guys to surrender to us. Come on out and throw your weapons down. And then I'm gonna say, hey, Zeef, maybe you should say the same thing in Goblinese.
Also, Clash, we forgot to roll for your wild magic for the
oh shit!
suggest. And what was the other thing that you? Oh no, it was frostbite. That's a cantrip. Okay.
Okay, it could be a delayed one. Let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll say whatever it was happened back up in the room.
Okay.
Which
Until
might
it
negate
turns
a
them
lot
into
of
like
this.
a
Yeah.
potted plant.
Yeah, right. Could be
I mean, it's wild magic, so it could be delayed. It does whatever the fuck it
yeah,
wants.
we'll just call it delayed. I'm gonna say it's delayed, and whatever you roll now is what you get.
Got it. All right. A 26. That is going to be An eye appears on my forehead for the next minute. During this time, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks. Relies upon sight.
Okay.
Nice. Not too bad.
That's actually pretty good considering you're in a hall. You're looking down a hallway that is in darkness, so that could come in handy.
Okay. That's my turn. I'm just gonna stay there with my crossbow, ready to fire if I see somebody with a weapon coming out.
Got it.
I'm holding the action.
Okay. Zora, you're up.
So they come out from around the corner. Ooh. Didn't realize that I can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Joke's on you.
I've got fire where I remember a game.
Well, the whole scene has changed since you ran around the corner because Celine moved and Mr. Garibaldi moved and some of the guys moved. But yeah, you could shoot in a direction. Tell me where you want to hit, but you're going to do it at disadvantage because of the darkness.
That looks like a good spot.
Okay, disadvantage, go ahead.
I assume we cannot see this one, correct? He's just inside the
Correct,
darkness.
yep. And he was not affected by the sleep because
No, he was not. He was the
he wasn't
frostbite.
hit yet, yeah.
I remember how to do that.
Just roll twice, it's fine. We just take the lower.
It's not letting you roll. Like there's no place to push.
Are you targeted yourself?
Like there's nowhere to push in D&D Beyond for my hand crossbow. Like the buttons aren't there for the hit or damage.
Refresh? Nice. 20 hits. Go ahead, roll the damage on the first one. The 20. Okay, that one's dead. And then roll one more time for hit, like your attack hit. Yep, that hits too, so you roll the 23. Like roll the damage, there you go. So 8 on the other one. And I'm gonna say that because they're blind, you get the full sneak attack, but it's
Yeah, at least apparently get sneak attack as one.
yeah. You were going in the same direction, right?
Yeah, straight down.
All right, you got 2 of them. You hear, bah! And they are both dead.
Bonus action 9.
Moving around the corner. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, Celine, you're it.
Celine's action is going to be to dodge.
Dodge what?
She's going to take the dodge action. As her action.
So if anything comes at her, she dodges it?
Yep. Just like the
Okay.
patient defense, but instead of using a key,
Mhm.
just using my action.
Okay.
Because she can't see anything.
Okay. Alright, Zeef, you're up.
Azif calls out in Goblinese, which is a rough translation into throw down your arms and I will make the darkness go away. And with that, I call out mentally to Mr. Garibaldi. He reaches down and picks up the ball bearing and closes his hands over it like this and closes it off. And when he does that, all the light comes back on so they can see what's going on around them and their dead friends and everything. And they, I tell Mr. Garibaldi that if they attack us again, to open his hands back up. And that's it.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
They must be a different dialect than I'm used to.
Okay.
I think I told them that their mother sleeps with goats.
Now you hear them like screaming in Goblish, like they're super mad and they're like, kill them all. That's what you hear them say in Goblish.
Okay. Well,
Since
Mr.
I now
Garibaldi
have line of
has
sight
his-
and I had a prepared action when he's done, I'm going to shoot my firebolt. But when he's done.
that's it.
The crossbow too.
Yeah, if they move, Mr. Garibaldi's things pop back open. But you guys get your actions first.
Yeah. Are you guys taking your actions right now? Like he's
Yeah.
done with his turn, so you can now see them. They're all prone.
Disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Which one are you shooting at, Albrecht?
This one right here. I'm going to just roll another d20.
I'm gonna shoot at this one.
So 17 and 22 were my two. So 17. 17, I'm sorry. 17 plus...
It's
8.
fine. You hit it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit it. So 13 to this one. Okay. And go ahead, Clash. Oh, yep. And that hits. 11. Okay, cool.
This one right here.
Okay. And that clears up your actions that you guys were holding. They are all going to start getting up. And as they all start getting up, like standing up because they were prone, I assume Mr. Garibaldi's opening his hand.
When they start to attack, yes. So if one of them like gets up to attack somebody, then they'll.
Well, they're getting up and they're going to run forward.
Oh, well, then yeah, he'd open up his hands.
Okay. They're still going to get up. And while in that moment of like it's light out, they're getting up. Or moment that they can see, they like look around and start getting up, and they kind of have their bearing, but it is still the darkness has returned. But they're not prone anymore.
Oh, it's so cold.
It is really cold out there.
Alright, it's the goblins' turns. This one's gonna run straight forward because it just had known that it was up.
I rolled a 1 on my persuasion check. I couldn't save the goblins now, but we're gonna have to kill them all.
Is he dashing?
No, he's got 30 feet of movement.
But he had to use half of that to stand up.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
I mean, I'll take an opportunity attack on it, sure. But
They got disengaged.
Yeah, they do.
but
have
she
to
didn't say they
disengage.
disengaged.
I wasn't done moving him. All right, he can only get to there.
We can't see anything.
As far as he knows, the whole world is dark as space.
So this guy right here runs into Mr. Garibaldi and swipes at him with because he's just trying to run forward. But he hits something, and so he swipes at him with his scimitar. He's gonna do it at disadvantage. What is Mr. Garibaldi's AC?
13.
Ooh, disadvantage. He got an 8.
Nice.
So he's just swiping, but Mr. Garibaldi can see, and so he's like ducking and weaving.
He can also fly, so he's like, float like a butterfly, sting like a manticore.
Right. That one's gonna move to there. That one's gonna move to there. They all move like they're 15 feet. Okay, that's their turns. Yeah, actually, no, they're gonna, a couple of them are gonna use a dash. They're trying to surround you again.
Question, if they're in the pitch dark running around, could they be bumping into each other?
Yeah, but it wasn't dark for a second, so they
It's a
kind of
combo
got like a eye of line of
Yeah,
sight.
but the
Line,
first
they're
guy
running
that-
up with each other.
The first guy that ran up there would have been like that, Maybe they're all holding hands.
Yeah, that's it. They're holding hands. Scimitar to scimitar.
See, bumping swords.
Yep, Albrecht, you're up.
Okay, I'm just real quick gonna check if I have a good AoE that's not super. No, I'm just going to firebolt. This one I see, but I'm just trying to see. Is there one right here? Is Zora standing
Yep.
on a dead body?
Nope. Zora's not standing on a dead body, but she is catty corner with one. Like, she's around the corner on one side, and it's on the corner, like, at the bottom.
Okay, I think my thing is doing that weird thing. I'm just going to attack the one that's closest to me with the firebolt.
Okay. Roll for attack. That hits. And 17 fire. You light it on fire, and it just turns into ash. Right in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to move back. And then my owl is just kind of like hanging out back there, just keeping an eye on them.
Well, the owl doesn't see anything anymore because none of them are in the area that the owl can see.
Yeah, he's just gonna see if any of them come this way. He's just gonna stay where he is.
Okay.
He's just kind of like flying circles around that part of the room that he can see in.
Yep. Okay. Clash, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot with my crossbow at this one.
crossbow was the one that you could see outside of the black circle?
16, yes.
Okay. 16 hits.
All right. 7 points of piercing damage on this one here.
You killed it.
And then I will just mosey on around the corner over here and say, tell my little guys, my friends here, hey, just let them know it's okay to surrender. There's no shame in giving up. We talk to them for us. And
Okay.
I'll be right. I'll load another bolt. Be right here.
Okay. I'm gonna do it on the goblin's turn. Or actually, I'll do it on your turn, because since they're in your power. I'm gonna roll persuasion checks for the bugbears.
No shame in surrender.
Yeah, they got like a -1. They did not. They were not very persuasive.
Yes.
Okay.
That's me.
All right, Zora, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna jump and slide over to here. And then I'm gonna shoot straight down. Because I still can't see anything. But I figure, what the hell, I shot the other way that time. Shoot this way this time.
Celine's in your way. Like you're shooting at Celine.
I can shoot around Celine. I'm a crossbow expert.
Well, then you can shoot around allies as crossbow expert?
I believe I can shoot through them. That's fine, I'll shoot down this one.
Okay. You have it on your character sheet, so just let me know if it says that. You can do that. 10 does not hit. I was going to have you roll with disadvantage because it's in the dark anyway.
Yeah, that was what you rolls. Either one of them hit.
Yep. Nope. Ooh, that one hits. Okay, so you get the one below you. Go ahead and roll for the second attack. Yeah, you just hear one go. Ah!
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay, Celine, you're up.
Action dodge. I'm done.
Okay. Azif, you're up.
Azif fires 2 Eldritch Blasts at the further skies here and here.
Okay, go for it. Hit him.
Because
attack.
He's mad because he tried very hard to get these goblins to assist, but they did not.
The 22 hits. So 6 force damage, and that was just the one here?
That was the second one, the one that was in front of Mr. Garibaldi.
Got it.
And then he's going to tell Mr. Garibaldi to raise up as high as he can. How high is the room? Like 10 feet high?
10 feet, yeah.
He's going to raise up to the ceiling and open his hands. They flatten himself against the ceiling. Because goblins are short.
Got it. So he floats up.
Yep.
So he's out of the way.
So he's out of the way. And opens his hands so that everybody can see.
Well, you're the only one that can see him. For 2 reasons.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Usually invisible and the darkness. No one else can see through it except for you.
Well, he's got the darkness in his hand, so if he opens his hands...
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's dark again.
Yeah.
Did they have a minute of, like, not darkness?
Oh, I'm sorry. He wants to close his hands so that everybody can see. That's what he wants.
Okay.
I don't want to cancel the spell. I just want them to be able to...
Right.
To see.
Got it.
So I don't know
Okay,
if anybody had any prepared spells or anything.
Not
Because
this
that's what
round.
happened last time, is when everybody
Yeah.
could see they fired. So that's why I did it again this time.
Nobody had anything prepared.
He has a method to his madness. That's it.
Okay, it's now the goblins' turn, and they're going to just keep running forward. And they get out of the darkness, and they're gonna run over here and start trying to hit you guys. The one in front of
they took the disengage bonus action.
Yes, as they run by and they see you, Celine, they disengage you because there's one in front of you that's gonna try to hit you.
I'm only harping on this because I got yelled at for not saying I was stealthing a while back.
Okay. So they're just hacking and slashing. So the two that are still in the darkness are gonna do disadvantage.
I think that's all it's light, he said. I thought we made it light.
Yes, it's light. Everybody can see.
Oh,
There's still
he's covering it?
Anyway,
Yeah, he covered his hand, so it's light. You know?
Yes.
there's
Oh.
disadvantage anyway because I'm dodging.
It would have been double disadvantage.
Yeah, they would have moved farther then. Sorry. Dun dun dun. And the ones that moved past you moved with the... They disengaged. Okay, so that one hits you. It doesn't hit you because they disadvantage and they got a 13. This one right here is going to try to hit you, also disadvantage. 14 doesn't hit you. This one right here is going to try to hit Zora. For a 20. Does that hit Zora?
Yeah.
You take 5 points of slashing damage, Zora. This one's going to try to hit Azif. For 21. Does that hit you, Azif?
21 does hit.
7 points of slashing damage.
Oh!
And then this one right here is going to try to hit you, Azif.
Yeah, it didn't catch anything. I'm gonna have to put screws in.
7 does not hit. Okay. Ah, you see one. And you hit it for 13. Got it. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, that is your turn next, because their turn is over. So you're hitting the closest one next to you for 27, and you hit this one right here, because that's the one that you can see. And it's like lit on fire, and it's screaming and burning.
It's not dead, though? Or is it dead?
No, it's not dead. But it is on fire, and it's pissed. Alright, Clash, your turn.
Alright, I will, guess I will hit this one then, since it's right in front of me, and, I will fire off another bolt. It's a hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
6 points of damage to him.
Okay. He is dead.
Okay, and then I will come up to about, say, here. Just load my crossbow bolt again. And that's it for me.
Alright. Okay, Zora, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot this thing that's right below me.
Did you confirm that you have no disadvantage on because you're a crossbow expert?
Crossbow expert.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Advantage for
Okay.
ranged attacks.
Got it.
It's also good for spellcasters too, because it's a ranged attack.
14 does not hit.
So I've been told many times.
$11 also does not hit. Is that your turn?
Well, if I move, I'm gonna get screwed, right?
They will have an attack of opportunity, yes.
Do you have disengage?
I think he used his bonus action to shoot again.
Yeah. Okay,
Zora,
well, I'll hang out here.
and I'll shout,
Okay.
Zora, would that be crossbow not so expert? Sorry.
Okay, Celine, you're up.
Celine's going to start with this one. And then she's going to attack the one above it. Actually, no. Hold on. She's going to attack. Yeah, no, she's going to attack this one. Directly above.
Okay. $15 hits.
What is up with these rolls all of a sudden, Zora? Our
Right.
rolls suck. 13.
The one directly above you?
Directly above.
Okay, it is dead.
Alright. Celine's gonna step up. And then she's going to flurry of blows.
Which one?
She's going to hit. How does this one and this one look? The one right above her, how does that one look?
I mean, they both look okay.
Okay. She's gonna flurry of blows. The one to the north of her.
That hits. 7. Okay.
Alright. And on that, being flurry of blows, she's going to cause it to not be allowed to take a reaction until the end of my next turn.
It's stunned.
No, it's not stunned, it just cannot take a reaction to the end of my next turn.
Is that a key point?
Nope, it's part of the open hand technique.
Okay.
If I hit it with flurry of blows. And then I'm going to hit this one with flurry of blows.
You have 4 attacks?
I do when I use flurry of blows. Flurry of blows gives me 2 unarmed attacks as a bonus action. And that's a 6. And that one I'm going to say a dex save. A DC. Hold on. A DC 15 dex save, or it'll be prone.
Did not save, so it's now prone.
He is now prone. And then Celine.
And the one up top is not stunned, it's just not
It's a 10.
able to...
No reaction.
No reaction.
No
Okay.
reaction. And then Celine's gonna use her boots of fly and fly up and over and then drop down right here.
Okay. Oh, the one doesn't get an opportunity. Okay.
Because I attacked it.
Okay. Azif, you're up.
My darkness is a concentration spell, and since I got hit, shouldn't I roll to see if I keep concentration?
Yes, a constitution saving throw.
Constitution or concentration? Or constitution. I
It's
have
a
advantage on
Constitution
concentration.
saving
Then it would
Yeah,
be an advantage on Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to get better than a 10. It's fine. Yeah, you did.
Okay. So I just
You
want to
had
make sure I did
advantage.
that.
Thank goodness for that advantage.
Yeah. But I'm going to use my devotee sensor that I have and smack the guy in front of me because I would otherwise be disadvantaged on him. This guy right here.
Got it.
Right? So that, what did I do?
Oh!
What did I do? So that would be, let's see, for a hit.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage. You definitely hit it.
Damn, sweet.
Yeah, he's dead.
And I go, take that. I offered you a time to live and let live, but no, you had to do this your hard way. That's it.
Okay. This one's going to get up from its prone state. And it's going to try to hit Zora again. With the natural one, it falls back down.
Awesome.
And then the one behind it's going to come up and try to hit her as well. $14 hit you, Zora? Zora?
No. Sorry, it took me that long to get there.
No, it's fine. Okay, that's the Goblin's turn. Albrecht, you're up. Albrecht, is he?
This soundtrack reminds me of the Blue Hand
He
Group.
looks AFK.
He said he was gonna firebolt.
Again?
He
He did
said
that
I'm
last time.
firebolting next toddler games. I don't know if that was here or
Okay.
that was 10 minutes ago.
Hereish. Firebolt.
Where's his firebolt?
I don't know if he can. Oh, I guess he's typing. He can roll it.
Okay, he disintegrates that one. Look, it sizzles and turns to ash. Alright, Clash, you're up. There's
Alright.
one on the ground, you can see him just barely, right in front of Zora.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at him, but it'll be a disadvantage, but because he's prone. Ooh, natural one, I missed.
Oof, yeah. Take one of your bolts out of your inventory, because that one like ricocheted off the wall, hit the other wall, and like just shattered.
Yeah,
With a natural one, you lost a bolt.
yeah, for sure.
Ah! You got me, Clash! You got me!
Little
He
splinters.
He shot in the back of the bugbear.
Hey,
Don't say that. They would have released the bugbear.
Yeah, I don't
Is
want
that the end of your turn, Clash?
Yeah, I just moved forward a little bit, and that's it for me.
Okay. Zora, it's your turn. You got one goblin. He's laying down in front of you, and he has hit you a whole bunch of times.
Shoot him in the face.
I'm looking for crossbow expert. I don't know if I have disadvantage to hit the person who's prone or not.
Hey, you don't. You're within 5 feet of the dude. So you have
Okay.
advantage on the attack roll.
Just making sure.
I literally just looked that up because I was curious.
Does not hit. Wait. The hell? You didn't actually roll.
You rolled damage.
Yeah. You have to actually roll for a hit.
Wishful thinking.
I'm using my +1, so that's not even the right amount. So, 14.
You didn't roll anything. Oh, 13.
One more. You get
Oh,
advantage.
+1, 14. Still doesn't hit.
Hey,
Sorry.
you get advantage on the attack
You get advantage. Roll again.
because you're within 5 feet of the enemy. There you go.
That'll hit. And you murdered it.
Is there something else to shoot?
No, everything is dead.
I am sorry, guys. I tried my best to get them to lay down their arms
You see
and their
Celine-
weapons.
You see Celine like lean up against the wall, just out of breath.
Right. She's a dodger.
I could use a rest, she says.
Yeah, can we take like a bathroom break?
That sounds
I gotta let
good.
my dog. I have to take my dog outside
Yeah,
anyway.
5 minutes.
Alright.
Sweet.
Okay.
Can we do a short rest too? Because Celine's.
We'll
exhausted.
talk about it when we get back. Hang on.
This Obi-Wan Kenobi vibe you're pulling off is really working for you, I gotta say.
It is so cold out here.
Okay. So you guys finished this combat round, and I'm going to clear out the combat tracker. I know you're probably gonna see what's going on. I'll tell you that the room is empty. There's nothing. There's no hidden doors. There's no trapdoors. There's no way out. It's just a big square room. You do collect about 191 silver. One of you is going to have to write that down to tell Pog for next week, because he's normally your accountant. But
I
because
will
you
put it in
Yeah.
the loot list.
Okay. Put the date as well, or just put like Pog add this or something. Some sort of marker to know that
How
that's
much
separate
was it?
from 191 silver.
Done.
Because you got like some silver off of each little goblin.
I don't remember where we've been and where we have at this point.
We came in from the east, we went north, and this is the west. We haven't been south past the sign that says certain death lies this way. And starting in the room with the pillars, with the snake on top of it.
Okay. So that's the way we gotta go then.
Before we had gone to break, I had asked if we could do a short rest. Celine's pretty tired and low on energy.
Well, if you want to do that, because we didn't take a short rest in the last room before we did before or after we did the mirrors, we didn't take a short rest. It was after we did the mirrors.
You're counting the time up, right, Azif?
Yes.
Okay, so if you guys take an hour rest here, we need to add up the time from the. Ooh, did you Did we go over the time for the first goblin room before the bugbears? Before you guys like locked onto the bugbears, and like the whole mirror, the
The
mirror
last-
hallway.
The whole mirror thing.
Yeah, the last time I had at the end of the last section was 20 hours and 15 minutes. Because we had 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and 10 minutes. Because we didn't take a short rest.
All right. Well, the goblin fireball room didn't take but 2
Like
minutes.
seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, to open the door, blow him up, and then walk through. But then Pog disappeared, and Clash went around the corner and cast Suggest and talked to the bugbears for a minute, and then he had to probably take about 10 minutes to manacle them together. At the same time he was doing that, Albrecht was like looking at the statue pieces,
Mhm.
so that would have been 10 minutes, we'll say. And then this fight was a minute. So
5
add all
and 10.
that. Yeah, 5 and 10, and then an hour for your rest, where you guys
Okay.
at?
So that would put us at 21 hours, 30 minutes.
Yes.
As of right now. After a short rest. Which let me click mine because I did use a spell that would change with my short rest.
Okay. So you said 21 hours and what?
21 hours and 30 minutes.
Ooh, you guys are pretty close. Where did you guys take the long rest? Did you took a long rest, right?
Yeah, I don't remember when though, or where.
Wasn't it with the bird brain, the beaked brain room, with all the bones on the ground? I think it was.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It was around there, yes.
All right, where are you guys gonna take your short rest? In this empty room down here?
I would do it in the empty room.
Okay. Zora can get her hit dice if she wants to as well.
Hey, with the all the cooking and brewing and all that stuff that those jobs and everything, I have that little boon.
Oh yeah.
When you roll your hit die, it's that number plus something, right?
Yeah, it already added it. Yeah, plus your con modifier.
Yeah, you rolled a 3 plus 1.
Oh, okay.
And then if the GM would be so kind to say yes, we can use this or not.
Yeah.
I do carry my cook's utensils with me. They are in my backpack. FYI.
So
If we had a singing bard, it would help too.
yeah, what's your proficiency bonus? 3, 2?
For what?
Just your proficiency bonus.
3.
Okay, so you can cook 7 meals.
Yeah, I mean it's enough for pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
Everybody at least. But it only affects anybody who uses a hit die.
Okay. Okay. So they get
So
2 hit die instead of 1. If they get 1 extra of whatever they use. So
One-
if he wanted to use 2.
No. They get 1 extra hit point per hit die. So Azif used 1 hit
Right.
die, so he would get 1 extra hit point.
Oh, so I'd get 5 instead of
5
4.
instead
Okay.
of 4.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
So Zora, you can roll a hit die if you want to, because you got hit and you did your short rest.
I already did it. And bolts, but the extra one doesn't really do anything.
I don't see where you did it.
I had short rest.
Oh, you didn't roll the dice on the. Okay.
Celine,
It's
if you don't mind, I want to take those extra 2 meals and feed our bugbear prisoners.
That's fine.
Cool.
Hey, reset them on my screen.
That's
I
fine.
am also going to give Zora a couple extra bear claws because she obviously needs a Snickers with the last couple rolls she had.
I
Angry.
shoot him in the foot.
Wait, you shoot a Zeef in the foot?
No, not really.
Like the bear claw foot?
I toss them to you. Do you want to try to shoot one in the air?
I shoot them all.
Roll for attack.
Attack on the bear claws.
Yeah, bear claws AC is like 2.
Do I get advantage?
They've been sitting in a bag of holding.
No.
They may have a 2 AC.
You don't get advantage because they're moving in the air. He threw them. Alright, you definitely split one bear claw in half. In the air with an arrow.
Okay.
You split both of them.
There was 3.
Okay. Yeah, you get them all. You've got 6 pieces of bear claw falling down to the ground. Now make a dexterity check to see if you catch them all.
It's like that song. It's raining bear claws. Hallelujah.
Is that an acrobatics check?
I guess, yeah, that would be an acrobatics check. Go ahead.
She's going to chip a tooth.
No, she's trying to, like, catch them all as... Oh!
So excited, she slips.
All of them fall on the ground. You didn't catch any of them.
Hey, I'm Zora.
1d4 failure damage.
Do you really think that's going to stop her from eating?
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, there's no damage, but you have 6 dirty bear claw halves now.
I blow on them and eat them anyway.
Yeah, I figured.
They're just covered in a little bit of leftover goblin and gook.
Hey, Zora, after you get done playing with your food, there's a door down here. You come check it out for us?
I'm on it.
Oh, I'm starting to burn. Oops. Alright. Oops. Sorry.
Boom, I'm here. I'm investigating.
Oh, and I'll bring my guys along. I'll bring them
Yeah.
with me.
There's no traps on this door. I'm gonna move the bugbears down to clash. Okay.
Okay, we'll check and see if the door is locked.
And it's also not locked. I'm gonna open it for you here.
Anything in there, Zora?
So Zora, as you walk into this room,
I don't see anything.
You don't see any creatures. You just see another door.
Oh, my favorite door lives. I'm like, shh. Is it trapped?
It is not trapped, but you do go to open it and it is locked.
Ooh, I unlocked that shit.
How do you unlock that shit?
With my thief souls, my master skills.
With your what?
My fucking magic gloves and my skills.
Okay.
My lockpicks and shit. I don't understand why there's not
Is
a
it
button
sleight
for
of
that.
hand? Are
Yeah,
you
it goes
using
through sleight of hand.
lock picking tools? What do you... Do you have lock picking tools?
19, yes.
Yeah, you opened it.
Boom.
Boom.
I open the door.
I like how you open doors.
What the fuck is that?
Well, wait a minute. Are you running in?
Well, no, I peek my head in there and then I
Well,
look.
no, you're in the room now. Did you want to run in the room? Because move your ass back if you don't. Can't just run into rooms, otherwise there's consequences, Felix. Okay, so you look in the room, and Clash, you're there too,
Yep.
right? And you see that there are these two stone pillars, with that are like, um, the pillars go up to the ceiling. The ceiling's about 20 feet high, but on inside of the pillars, there's an arch, and the pillar's about 10 feet away from each other, but there's like an arch, it's like a stone arch in between the two. And near the base of each of the pillars look like skeletons.
Hmm. Laying down skeletons, I assume you mean.
Yeah, they're laying down. They're like on the ground. Sorry.
Gotcha. Okay.
Where's Ulbrich?
Playing with a toddler.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No. I'm just standing well back because I'm like waiting for them to trigger or trap something.
That's a very Ulbrich thing to do. Okay.
I am examining these bugbears as closely as I can, trying to learn their innards, or ins and outs.
What do you think, Zora? We go in a little bit. It's kind of strange skeletons here. What does the arch look like? What is it?
It's made
I
of
yell
stone.
up and ask, "What do y'all see up there?"
I don't know. You want to come take a look there, Albrecht? You're a kind of expert. Oh, Zora ran in.
Moves into the room. Okay.
I'm gonna send my owl up, and I'm gonna warg through it to see what I see.
I'm going to send Mr. Garibaldi also, but I can't see what Mr. Garibaldi sees, so I'll just put him up there in that vicinity by the owl.
I roll my eyes so hard.
Right.
Yeah, I would do an Arcana check, but that's not my bag, baby. I'm shitty. I make magic. I don't know how it works. It just happens for me. Oh, nothing. Oh, apparently Albrecht doesn't either.
I now see Azif and Mr. Garibaldi, but I don't see anybody or anything else. Maybe something with dynamic lighting, or is it something I hit?
I'm trying to find you.
See your name.
Yeah.
You're in
And
the
below
wall.
Mr. Garibaldi. Oh, there I am.
Yeah, sorry. Your
That's it.
alignment was twisted, so you're probably the line of sight with the dynamic lighting.
Oh, okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, I can see.
Does Zora look like anything happened to her? If she looks fine, I'm gonna step in the room.
Yeah, she's fine. She's just
Alright.
standing right there.
I'll step in the room. Kind of look around a little bit closer.
Yep, you see a little closer, two stone pillars with a 10-foot wide arch between them, and the ceilings. The pillars go all the way to the ceiling, but the arch obviously doesn't quite touch the ceiling, but it connects the two pillars, and it is also stone. And upon closer inspection of the skeleton, you can tell that this is an orc skeleton.
Well, noticing that Albrecht's owl coming, looking around, and looking confused for what an owl, I guess, the confusion thing. I think I'll give an Arcana check just for the hell of it, and kind of look a little closer to this thing and see what it is. 12, not very good.
Well, with the 12, I'll tell you that this looked like
Are you watching Beat Saber?
I'm not so sure if this would line up with any of your background, but this looks like possibly like a magical gate, possibly. But you don't see any magic. Actually, no. Because you're a wild magic sorcerer, you see that this is some sort of wild magic gate.
Ooh. Interesting.
Only because you were the one that rolled the Arcana check and you're a wild magic sorcerer. Did I give that to you?
Okay. Oh, guys, it looks like there's some kind of gate here. I don't know. There's also a door. I don't know how the gate works or what it's all about, but that's what I kind of gleaned off it.
We've lost our friend today, Clash, due to some kind of unknown magic. Let's not tempt fate and maybe go through a gate.
Maybe we could find him.
That is a good point also.
Can I look at this orc corpse and check it out, maybe? Once again, I'm not very good at this, but I guess I'll check it out and investigate.
Yeah.
I'm going to go into the room beside my friend Clash.
You look at
I'm gonna help him.
Okay, he gets advantage. Or you can roll. I don't know. What do you want to do, Zora? Advantage?
Yeah, I want to give the advantage.
Okay, he gets advantage. Go ahead and roll again, Clash. Your investigation.
Okay. I'd rather you would have investigated, but I'll try it. Oh, natural 20, which brings me to a 19.
Oh,
Nice.
that's funny. With a natural 20, you can tell by the positioning and the like the remnants of what they were wearing. These were adventurers, orc adventurers. They've been killed. They were killed. You're not sure by what means, but they definitely didn't die of natural causes. They weren't murdered per se, but they were killed by something, and they've been robbed and have nothing of value on them. They've got like old, moth-ridden, tattered, like leather armor kind of stuff going on, but they don't have anything good on them. Wait, did Mr. Garibaldi move? Where did he go?
Mr. Garibaldi is down beside me in the room.
Are you under the gate?
Is that a gate? That is me, yes.
I love this game. I freaking love it.
You walked into the gate.
He was the one saying, maybe we should be careful about this, and then he walks right under the gate.
I just see a shadow in the middle of the room. Is that a gate?
Roll a d12.
I'll roll a d12.
Oh, awesome.
Bye.
Nine. I'm walked through going, Pog! Pog! Where are you?
Okay, Clash,
Yeah.
Zora, and Albrecht's owl. Oh, I guess Celine too, because she's in line of sight. You guys see Azif walk through the gate, and he's saying, Pog! Pog! And as he walks through the gate, you don't see anything happen. You don't see any, like, what would normally be, like, magical projections. You just see, it looks like Azif went into another place because he is no longer visible to you.
Oh, shit. Azif, where are you?
Can I hear them?
Yeah.
I'm right here. I'm right here,
see
Mr.
it?
Garibaldi. I'm with Mr. Garibaldi.
Mr. Garibaldi, wait, hang on a second. I gotta send you a private message.
Okay.
It seems like there's good news and bad news in this room. The good news is, well, bad news is something killed these orcs here, and the good news is they've been looted, so not automatically meaning there's going to be death in the room either.
Ooh.
I guess I would say, ask if Azif turned invisible. Azif, are you invisible?
I do not remember casting invisibility spell. I'm waving my hand at you. Can you see me?
No.
You cannot see him, yeah.
No, buddy, we can't see where you are.
Well,
Can Mr. Garibaldi see you? Ask him if he can see you.
yes, I've asked, and he says he cannot see me either.
Ooh.
He says he can still feel me. I'm still in the room. Let me see here. I reach in my pocket. I reach in my pocket and I pull out. Let's see. What do I got in my pocket? That is a good question. Is it the ring? Hmm?
Can you see us?
Yes, I can see you just fine. I'm standing right here in front of you. I walk up in front of Flash and I go to his face. Can you feel my breath upon your neck?
I don't know, DM, can I feel his breath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you can feel that, then I'm still here. Let's get going.
Can I reach out and touch him? And wherever the direction, can I try to touch him?
Oh, that's a little bit low.
Yeah, you're
Flash.
touching him.
Apparently you're visible now.
I kind of like this. Mr. Garibaldi gets into a lot of trouble invisible. Let's see what I can do.
Anybody else want to try their luck? Should we try this other door?
Can't
Zora,
hear
you
you,
want-
Zora. Zora, you're talking, but I can't hear you.
I'm just bitching about the cold.
Oh. Turn the heater on.
I'm gonna try this other door.
You're gonna try something? What?
The other door.
It's over here.
It's, yeah, more east. It's, it is, yeah, it was locked. No, it's not, okay. You tried it.
Sorry.
What'd you do?
Just the first one. I clicked it too many times.
Yeah, you got it. It's open. Or I'll open it, yes. It.
Would you like me to go in? Apparently, I'm invisible.
Yeah, the other world.
Yeah, check it out,
Okay.
man.
In this room, I see a pile of something in the bottom of the room in the south direction, about 40, 50 feet away.
I'm looking for the invisible token on you, sorry.
That's okay.
Is it moving?
It looks like a pile of something, maybe bones. They move further into the room.
Go see.
Are you trying to be sneaky?
No.
He is invisible, though.
I'm just sashaying in the room. I'm invisible. Nobody can see me. I tell Mr. Garibaldi to tell Clash what I see.
Yeah, you see some bones in the corner, the southwest wall.
What is this thing I see to the east of me?
It looks like
Something tied up to a post?
Yeah, it looks like a skeleton.
Okay.
And you see, like a, God, what do they call that? Like a big piece of, like a big long block of wood that has manacles, and the skeleton is hanging from the manacles. But the interesting thing about the skeleton is it doesn't have any legs.
Hey, Clash. The boss says he's in this room that's got like bones and this guy hanging from a board or something. I don't know. They must have busted his kneecaps or something. Must have owed him some money.
Took an arrow to the knee.
He said he's. You can talk to him.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should investigate. I was gonna say, even though I couldn't see Azif, I know he'd be head straight for the bone pile.
That's where he's going.
His attraction to bone. So I would figure, even if I couldn't see him, I know he would head that way. So
you do see some sort of like writing above him on the wall.
Above the guy with the wood thing?
The manacled skeleton, yes.
Oh, I would investigate that first.
Okay. You walk up. What are your languages, Azif?
It is wait, I will...
Everybody check their languages really quick, because I'm going to be asking.
I have Common, Elvish, and Undercommon.
Azif, what do you have?
Hold on, there's a lot of stuff here. Deep Speech, Common, and Goblin. Oh, and Abyssal. Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, and Goblin.
Okay. Zora?
I will.
Common and halfling.
Okay, so the three of you see this, and none of you can make it out. But Azif, you notice, because you're closer inspecting, you notice this isn't a human. This is the skeleton of a tiefling.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I must correct that. I do have the Helm of Comprehend Languages, so I should be able to read it.
Are you wearing it? Is it like a
I
attunement?
always have it on. Yeah, it's not an attunement. It's not an attunement item.
And that lets you read or speak?
I'll put it up if I can. Let's see.
That's awesome.
Does that show it? And while wearing this helm, you can use this. It's a hat, though. You said I could make it a hat. Cast the Comprehend Languages spell from it at will.
Is Comprehend Language like also for written language, though? Can you look that up?
Oh, absolutely.
But you guys do notice, or Azif, you do notice this is a tiefling skeleton without legs.
Any spoken language you hear, you also understand the written language that you see.
Okay, cool.
But you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Oh, okay. I guess I have to go touch it.
This thing's awesome. Look at these bones on this thing. I wonder if I could keep this skull. It actually reminds me of a guy that I know. He owes me a couple dollars.
Okay, so you're touching it, and you cast the spell, and you see... And as you're touching it, you realize this is dried blood. And you're, like... You're not sure whose blood it is, but it is dried blood. And as the spell comes through, you're able to... Like, the symbols kind of all change into something that is familiar to you. And it says, "Talk to me."
Okay.
That's what the words spell out. Talk to me.
What do you think, Clash? I don't know. This is a tiefling skull, but I can't read what it says up above.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what tieflings speak, but I can't speak. I mean, I guess we could try whatever language, but I can't speak. What do tieflings speak? I don't know.
I speak abyssal.
I clear my throat. Other room.
Thank you.
Hey,
I was just gonna see if one of them was gonna ask me.
hey, you straggler, come on in here. Ulrich.
All right, I make my way in.
Albrecht, what languages do you speak?
Would it be funny if I don't speak?
Ulrich, do you
Infernal.
speak tiefling?
I speak
feel like-
infernal and I speak infernal and deep speech.
Okay, Infernal. You walk in and you immediately can read "Talk to me," and you see this guy, and it's a tiefling skeleton, and he's got like the tattering, like the clothes that he would have been wearing when he was alive. They're all tattered and like almost turned to dust, but he is definitely wearing like robes, like a mage casting type person robes, or what was left of them.
My concern, I tell everyone, could be a trap. So before I trigger, I'm going to cast Detect Magic and just see if I can get a clue of what kind of magic would be behind this writing.
Good idea.
So I'm going to cast magic as a ritual.
While he's doing that, maybe somebody that has a good investigation can search that pile of bones.
What's the...
I searched the pile of bones.
I
There
will
we go.
assist you. I will assist you. I know my way around bones.
So you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you, Albrecht. So I'm going to look for 30 feet. You sense that back in that other room, because that's within 30 feet, specifically from where you are, you sense that that arch obviously had magic. You are in close enough proximity of this pile of bones to not sense any magic coming from the bone pile that Azif and Zora are
The
down
pile
digging,
is safe.
digging through.
Continue to search.
And there is no magic on this skeleton manacled guy, tiefling guy. Like you don't detect any magic on him currently, as far as he doesn't have any spells or like magical traps or anything like that associated to him.
All right.
Did we lose my bugbears?
Sorry, it was just really crowded. I didn't want to put him in
Okay.
here
No,
until
they're back
you
with
guys were in
Celine,
there. I'll move.
by the way.
Celine can be hanging on.
I have a prepared action. Hang on. And it is a reaction. So I'm just like standing ready to cast Dispel Magic if I want to before anything would take effect. And then I talk out to the skeleton and I just say hello in Fiendish, which to everyone else just sounds like.
Wait, you say that okay. You're holding Dispel Magic, and then you're just talking to the skeleton?
Yeah, I just say hello in Fiendish.
Albrecht, are you okay? I mean, I have something for the throat, like a lozenge or something.
I
Nothing
say,
happens.
speak to me in Fiendish.
Nothing happens.
I'm going to do Canna check to see if I can figure out what this thing wants me to do.
Okay.
Did we roll for the bones?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, he already rolled. There's no magic on the
Oh,
bones.
no.
Does anybody want to assist
For
Albrecht?
For me and Zora, did we find anything in the bones? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, in the bones.
In the bones.
No, as you guys are investigating, you find all the bones are really moldy.
Yes.
And you see like sweeping marks, like they were swept into this corner on purpose.
Okay.
I will definitely give Albert, because I'm hanging out there, I'll give him a advantage. I'll assist him.
You're also trying to figure it out? Okay, so go ahead and roll again, Albrecht. Very nice, very nice. You realize this is just a skeleton, but with the way that it's written in Infernal, and it is dried blood, according to what Clash has shared with you, he's been dead, but you could probably speak with dead to get him to talk.
Does anyone have Speak to the Dead? I believe that would be a cleric's spell.
That's our friend Azif's territory. Azifi!
I speak to the dead. I speak to the dead, but they do not speak back to me. I do have that spell in my book, but I do not have it ready today.
It's not a ritual.
I searched the body.
Can't you change your spells each short rest? Is that a thing for you?
I can change it at a long rest, I think, for a cleric.
Long rest, okay.
And we already took that, and I didn't think there was anything needed for Speak to the Dead.
We can always come back.
Yeah, I was just going to say that if we need to.
Yeah, on the map that I am drawing, I will put a big star on this room.
Okay.
I would think it's not a ritual. I would think it would be a ritual spell, but it's not.
Mm-mm. And I don't have ritual casting, so I still have to put it on in my spells for the day book.
Yeah, he's a warlock, not a wizzy.
Yeah. Unless I take a ritual caster feat or something like that.
All right, I guess onward and upward. Oh, did Albrecht search the corpse? There was nothing on the corpse?
No, nothing on the corpse.
Yeah, nothing there.
It's just he's just hanging from these rusty manacles, and he's a tiefling skeleton with no legs, with the dried blood words of in Infernal, talk to me.
I have an idea. Why don't we just bring his skull with us, and that way we can talk to him later. We don't have to come all the way back here.
Great minds think alike, Albert. I was wondering the same thing. I can keep it in my bag of holding. If Zora could pick the manacles, we could also have the manacles.
Oh, we could keep the manacles. I see. Yeah, that might be good.
They are kind of rusty, so it would be really high check to preserve them.
Well, I think all we needed would be the skull. Wouldn't you think?
I would think so, but I was just wondering if maybe we could use an extra set of manacles.
Oh yeah. I only had two.
I am going to...
Mr. Garibaldi has told me that lots of people like wearing manacles in the bedroom for some reason.
Are you taking his skull?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and put Tiefling Mage skull in your inventory, Azif.
And I'll go down the hall and say, Zora, there's a dead end down here and another door. You want to come check it out? Oh, sorry.
Azif, will you make a little note that says 24B for me next to your skull head in your notes, so that when you tell me to me, I know where to refer, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks. Because I don't want to have to be like scrolling through everything and be like, oh, what did he say?
Are you sleeping in the corner, or what's going on with you?
Oh, guys, don't worry. I just checked. I have an extra set of manacles on me.
Zora?
I think she got
Alright,
a
I guess
combo.
that's it for the evening.
Zora, yeah, I think that we'll call it here. That's funny.
Did he freeze
sugar
to
rush.
death? Did that?
Yeah, probably. I should
The
probably
poor
go
the
check on
poor
him.
guy is working so hard.
Is that
Frozen.
is that beard frozen?
Probably. I don't know.
He looks like the guy after he got attacked by the bear. What was that movie? The Leonardo DiCaprio movie. What was that movie called?
The
He gets
Revenant.
attacked. The Revenant, yes.
The only
Frozen.
movie that he managed to get an Oscar for.
He should have got one for Django Unchained. That movie was